just makes me happy every time. I'm so mumbly and slurring every word.
No, you don't.
No.
Not at all.
No. I really need to learn how to enunciate.
So we'll be enunciating very clearly during this episode of No Promo, which we're very excited to talk about something new and exciting today. But the point of this whole thing is to talk to you about cultural, societal, interesting things that happen because of marketing and advertising over the years that you may not realize as to why that's happening. And we find these things shocking, delightful, and
horrifying.
Horrifying. So yeah, we want to continue to ask questions all the time because we should be doing that as citizens.
Also, we're experts on the matter because we are marketers ourselves.
We are marketers, communication experts, strategists,
communication
creatives,
experts, communicators.
We are TGW Studio. That's us. TGW Studio.
Which is where we film at an undisclosed location that not even the government knows about.
TGW Corp.
A bunker.
Corp. Yeah.
Wait, what if we recorded this in the basement that we just saw yesterday for the first time? Well, I didn't, but you did.
I went to the basement, Lisa.
Oh, yeah, I've been there.
Oh, you have?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I think.
Yeah, I've been there. But yeah, we are really excited to, again, just share with folks our learnings and things that we've noticed over the years through a queer lens, and just coming in hot to you. We hope to provide you with interesting tidbits and things for you to consider in your day-to-day with some of these things that may impact you or things that make you go, that's what we're hoping to do.
I've got to be honest. I've had a lot of like random different jobs. I've done a lot of things, right? Mm-hmm. This is a first for me. What we're about, like talking about what we're about to talk to with my boss and coworker. This is a first. So I'm just
buckle up
out there.
Yeah, I looked up before doing research on this if this was legal, like based on like sexual harassment laws, and I think based on what I read, I think it's legal as long as we aren't talking about any of our personal proclivities.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can we all agree
That's
to
easy.
that? Remember, this is a work show.
Aye. Work show only.
Yeah, I think that if you're talking about it objectively, it's just another thing. It's just another marketing thing.
Yeah.
You know?
It's not a big deal, guys.
This is not a big deal, okay?
Whitney, your laces are bright and beautiful. I'm
My
noticing.
shoelaces?
Yeah.
Wow.
Loving
Thank
the
you so
laces.
much. I don't know if you can
They're
see
just
it.
like
fresh.
they're just fresh and
Hold
clean.
them up to the mic. Let him talk.
Can you hear? Wait.
Let them hear
her
what they have to
speak.
say.
Wow. What do they have to say?
Yeah.
Well, tell us. I am so curious.
Well, you already know what we're going to talk about.
I know the topic, but I don't know much at all about it.
We're going to talk about basically like the history of why vibrators came to be and came onto the market.
I can't wait to hear this deep dive.
Do either of you know anything or like the origin? Do you know the origins?
I know that it was like a medical equipment device originally.
I didn't know that. I did not know that.
Yeah, I've been to the I don't know if it exists anymore, but the museum at the Good Vibrations store on the West Coast.
Shout out Good Vibrations.
Yeah, I mean, that's
promo.
really all I know.
Not sponsored.
Yeah. Well,
They're probably very rusty at this point.
Oh.
Yeah, you are right that it was originally a medical device.
Great.
But
Hit us. Tell us.
here's what I thought. I thought it was specifically designed to cure hysteria, or is it hysteria or hysteria? Do either of you know?
Listeria might be what you're thinking of, which is a little different.
So hysteria.
Hysteria. I mean, you can probably say it either way is fine, but
well, I thought it was to cure hysteria, which is this made up like illness that afflicts women because their wombs make them crazy. That's the logic.
Women having hormones that women having emotions and different hormones from like cis women and cis men.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, talking very binary here,
Yeah, for the sake of.
but I mean, hysteria is a very binary, not symptom, illness. But one of the interesting factoids I learned that I never made a connection on is that for the root of the word, like hyster, whatever, it's like the same as hysterectomy. Huh. So it's literally like womb wild. Crazy. Like your womb is crazy. Making you crazy.
I mean, mine kind of does. Yeah. If I'm being completely honest with you,
there is some truth to it.
Once a month, it's pretty rough. But that aside,
yeah. But this is like, I guess, goes back to like ancient Greece.
Okay.
When they believed that the womb could wander around the body and cause havoc.
Wait, like float internally?
Yeah. It just kind of moves around and. Like if it gets angry.
What?
Because it could get angry if you're not having children or you're not married.
Mm-hmm. Mine must be so angry right now.
It's like, it's just flying around in there.
I'm already feeling shocked.
Yeah. Oh, are you feeling delighted?
I'm not delighted yet. No.
You don't look shocked as you say that. You're like, I'm feeling shocked.
I'm feeling shocked.
You need to look more shocked.
Well, so yeah, this was a real, thank you. I keep saying illness, but it's not a real illness. It's a real
condition.
What is that? Condition.
But it's not that either.
But it's not. It's a real made up illness that I guess is very common in the Victorian era, which makes sense because they were very sexually pent up.
Yes, very conservative. Yeah. Also very gendered and yeah.
Okay. So like. Basically, if you were having any sort of mental illness of any sort and you had a womb, they were like, it's the womb for sure causing this. We got to get into that womb. And
I haven't heard that word said so frequently in a long time.
Womb. Actually,
it's a strange word.
Drinking game starts now. Yeah. Every time we say womb, you drink.
I say womb, you drink.
Yeah.
Womb.
Yeah. Drink.
Womb.
Drink.
Okay.
Anyway, so the way they would treat this illness in Victorian era times was a male doctor would massage the pelvic area until the woman had involuntary spasms.
Quote.
This is a work show. So you can make your own conclusion as to what that release was that cured hysteria.
Do you have any insight into what would lead someone to get to that point? Like what would hysteria look like?
Basically, it's like my wife is depressed.
The husband would say,
"Can you fix her?"
Yeah.
Because I can't.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Or like irritable or I guess like fainting, pretty much anything. That
Any
is
reason.
Like,
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm curious, like what the frequency of this procedure was, you know?
Mm-hmm. And the reason we know that the doctors are for sure doing this, I mean, besides the, I guess there's actually I think I have, I do. Here, let me show you a rendering of one way to alleviate.
Oh my.
Can you describe what's happening here?
It's
in a PG-13 way.
It's a rough drawing, an illustrated drawing of a bearded man that I guess I'm going to assume is a doctor for the time, that says the masseur gradually assuming an erect position as the uterus is forced up. So, I mean...
He's forcing her uterus up through penetration.
Everybody's fully clothed and stuff.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It's called
That'll do the trick.
The visual is called, quote, second position.
Yeah.
So
also just FYI, if you're listening to this and you want to see what we're talking about, you can see these images in the video version on YouTube, FYI, and Instagram at nopromo podcast.
Yeah.
So we know that definitely was happening, but the misconception is that people think that vibrators were created for this reason, but they weren't. They were created by this guy, Joseph Mortimer Granville, who believed that vibration was like the key to life. He's like, everyone has vibrations in them. And if we just vibrate them the right way, it'll cure anything. So, So yeah, he invented this device. I think it was called I don't remember. I don't know. It was just a vibrator. Actually, I have a picture. I just remembered. It looked like this. It was just like a battery operated or like electronic little motor that would like have different attachments you could use and then put it on your body at different parts.
Why is it just like...
Why is it on their eye in this,
Well,
in this,
to cure
in this figure?
any eye illness.
To cure any eye illness.
Yeah, it just can cure anything.
So trying to connect the dots here, CB.
Yeah.
This person came out with this invention right around the time when doctors were curing hysteria, and somehow they merged. And,
this guy was like, do not use this for women.
Okay.
He's like,
Why?
don't, because it's unclear. It either could be because he didn't want the invention to be like lesser because it's a woman's thing. Or it could be that he just didn't believe that hysteria was real, which is very possible because it wasn't something everyone believed.
Okay.
But yeah, so he did technically make the first vibrator, but it wasn't for that purpose. Okay. But there's a lot of people think that is the case because of this 1999 book. I don't even remember what it is.
1999?
Yeah.
That's how recent?
No.
Okay.
No, yeah, I guess I should have said what year this is. I don't remember. I think 18 something or other.
Okay.
Late 1800s.
Okay.
Yeah, because there was electricity.
But the book was called 1999.
No, there was a book written in 1999 about this that kind of connected the two. That like, maybe this first vibrator was used for this.
Okay.
But there's no actual historical evidence. But it's a very good informed theory because what we do have is a lot of firsthand accounts, like in medical journals of doctors saying this takes forever. I'm trying to treat hysteria. It's taking way too long. My hand hurts. So it's like not unlikely that they used it, but there's no evidence that they did.
Wow.
I don't know.
This takes too long.
Yeah.
We need something mechanical.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, that
tragic.
guy Granville who invented the first one was portrayed by Hugh Dancy in the 2011 film Hysteria.
There's a film about this?
Yes. Which I think perpetuates the idea that these are linked.
So I want to stay with you here. You're is what you're saying that this being used as a medical device in the Victorian age may not be accurate?
It's very controversial because this one person who I can pull up, Rachel Maines, in the 1999 book, The Technology of Orgasm, said like they definitely were using this on women.
Yeah.
But there's actually no evidence. She's just making that connection. I'm assuming because these things are happening at the same time.
Okay. Well, that I mean, I've always heard that was where it,
I mean, CB, you were alive back then because you're a 125-year-old vampire, as we say.
I was mostly keeping to myself at that time. Yeah. It was not very safe for me.
You couldn't go outside during the daylight.
They didn't have the modern technologies that let me be here today.
Okay. All right. Well, that's interesting. So how did it stumble into becoming more? Later.
In 1901.
Not that long later.
Yeah.
No,
2 years later. 1902.
Okay.
3 years
Way
later.
later.
Okay.
Way later. Okay. There was the first one that is like consumer, what's the word? Available to actual people and not doctors. And it was the Hamilton Beach vibrator. And it looked like
brand
this.
is so still around right now.
Oh, it is? I didn't even know that. This is what it looked like.
What?
Yeah.
Want to describe it for the viewer or the listeners?
It looks horrifying.
Yeah.
It's in like a big suitcase.
It's a big suitcase. There's like a little mini hose.
It looks like a shower head.
It's definitely made it. Oh yeah. It looks like it could be.
With a hose.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks highly technical. And obviously very archaic.
Wait, that's not, well, never mind. I can't.
Yeah.
Can't make that joke.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
This was
different logo. Hamilton Beach has a different logo by now.
Okay.
120 years later, but
I wonder how loud it was. It looks like
it
would be
looks
loud.
like the motor is extremely powerful.
Like a lawnmower.
Yeah.
Starting up.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we can look at one of the first ads for it in 1912.
Oh my gosh.
Which depicts different people holding the vibrator up
Yes.
to different parts of their body.
Their ear, their heart area, their hip area, going after his weak kidney, it says.
Yeah.
And
it's like the
they've got
different
the
areas.
instrument.
Yeah. Healing a sore throat, removing indigestion, taking away headaches. And my personal favorite is one woman holding it up to her ear and it says how to treat deafness.
So really taking that concept of like
It'll
the
just
cure to
fix
everything
anything.
is
It's
good
vibration.
vibes.
Exactly.
Good vibes.
That's exactly right.
I love indigestion being one of them. Do you put it up to your stomach?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That just, I feel like that would just make me more nauseous.
Mm-hmm. It definitely helps.
Jostling.
I mean, I would have totally subscribed to this
Definitely
in
helps.
the 1902s.
Yes.
But in terms of like, muscle spasms and, generally calming organs down. That makes sense to me.
I have another ad up which has an insane amount of copy on it, and which I won't read, from 1913.
This is all black and white,
but I feel like
newspaper
this,
style.
I don't know if I can zoom in. Oh,
Ooh.
I kind of want to read this area because I thought it was fascinating. Where should I start? Oh, this is my favorite part. 9 people out of every 10 are only half alive. They merely exist. They do not really live. Do you feel tuned up all the time?
Yes.
Aren't there times when something is wrong? Not much, perhaps, but just a little something. You can't tell what.
This is great.
That takes the edge off things, takes away the keenness of the appetite and enjoyment. Usually there's just one thing wrong: circulation.
Ain't that the truth?
That's the problem. The blood doesn't flow with the same tingle it used to. If you only knew how much vibration would do, you would not allow yourself to go another day without trying it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that convincing?
And again, they're still showing people like using it on their head and using it on their pecs or their heart or whatever, their chin.
It's probably really
Yeah.
dangerous to
Yeah.
use on your heart, directly in your heart.
I really like this approachable, cheerful copy.
Mhm.
It's like,
But it's also kind of scary. It's like, did you know
There's-
you're only half alive?
I mean-
Have you ever noticed that life is meaningless?
for those that are not in an industry as such as this, making implications like that are just, it happens. And, sometimes folks are better at it than others. This is pretty, yeah.
I'm going to be honest. This is very I guess they weren't talking about sex here, but it's very empowering for the time period to be I don't know, just really empowering the person. Power for you is the headline.
Yeah, power for you.
Yeah.
That reminds me, this is one of the first home appliances ever made.
Oh.
So this is like electric sewing machine, vibrator.
Oh, CB, you really buried the lead on that one.
I mean, 1902.
Yeah,
Wow.
So
Right.
people were like
something electrified.
Yeah, it was also kind of like I have this because I'm modern.
Mm-hmm.
And
Before
it's kind of
refrigerators, there were vibrators. Think about that. People were getting their milk delivered every morning until I don't know, the 60s.
and vibrating every night.
That's right.
All
They've
day
been
long.
vibrating for 50 years.
To get their hearing back.
Yeah, to get the blood flowing. This is another one. It was hard to limit how many I showed you. 'Cause
Vibration is life.
There's so
all
many
caps
good
is
ads.
the headline.
Yeah, another one says vibration is life. They all have so much text, and the image here looks like. Speaking of vampires, this looks like a vampire hunting kit.
It totally
How
does.
complicated the product is in the big suitcase with all its different attachments.
It looks like wooden bullets, which are what are used to kill a vampire, if you didn't know.
This was before publications had to put sponsored posts, this is not an
This is like an article,
yeah,
practically.
advertorial for
This
sure.
one also says you get a vibrating chair free with your purchase.
A whole
Wow.
chair.
Yeah, you can strap it up to the chair and just vibrate.
Would you guys feel weird if I had a vibrating desk chair? Or would that be fine?
I'd be fine with it.
Yeah, it'd be fine.
Like at Brookstone, remember at Brookstone, those
Oh, yeah,
chairs
yeah.
that were yeah.
Mhm. Oh yeah.
It's good for you.
Sounds like I'd feel more alive according to those ads.
Are you only
would be
half
less
alive?
half alive.
I'd be
You'd be
less
more than half.
alive.
Yeah.
Not less.
So later on, around like, I think before the 20s, but I don't know when.
Close enough.
I'm just making this up. No, I do know. It started to be more marketed towards women specifically.
Okay.
And as a beauty product. Because if you put this on your face, you'll become beautiful.
Oh,
interesting.
And this ad that I found, I thought was interesting because it has a celebrity endorsement.
do they talk about lymph nodes and stuff?
1919 celebrity endorsement. I don't know. You want to read it?
A celebrity endorser. The Star Electric Vibrator Cosmo, June 1919 CB, it says. So you were right.
Wow.
The headline says, to bring out your beauty, try electric massage at home. And it shows, a woman sitting in front of a mirror holding the instrument like up to their chin face region.
I just realized that it's a mirror, but the reflection, she's not holding it up.
Oh, that's funny.
That's really
I'm seeing
scary.
that too.
Because that's the version that she will be if she does, if she vibrates her face or whatever.
That must be what it is.
It wasn't a mistake.
No.
Wow.
Beautiful. I mean, I love the font.
Yeah, that's nice. It's a nice like literata looking font, which we enjoy.
Yeah. $5.
Wow.
Yeah, it says, imagine yourself with a clear, beautiful complexion, wonderfully attractive hair, your face free from wrinkles and lines, your entire personality brought out in flawless perfection.
Yep. I love that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Miss Gladys Leslie, I think was her name.
Did you notice where that ad was published?
No.
Cosmo.
Cosmo.
Oh,
I did say Cosmo. I didn't make the connection.
So
of course.
I was like, what? Has Cosmopolitan been around that long? And the answer is yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
They've
knew
been around
this?
forever. I knew. So I interned at Cosmo.
Wow.
In
You
my-
know the history.
I do. And I know. Yeah. It's sorry. I keep
you're fine.
doing
You're
this. Like
fine.
bumper cars.
Dish.
Yeah. It's been around forever. But like not always in the way that it, I feel like became famous. What it became famous for in the last 30, 40 years. Certainly a different, although maybe not. I don't know. They were talking about vibrations.
I thought it was interesting that it seems like it's like a similar vibe.
Yeah.
Vibe of like, here's how you can be perfect and beautiful.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I say vibes. You say only.
Good.
Vibes.
Only.
Yeah. If you were wondering how long it's been around, the first issue was March 1886.
Whoa.
I know.
Sounds right.
I thought that was pretty crazy.
That is really something.
All right.
You ready for more
Yes.
information?
Yes.
Well,
Info dump.
Info dump.
what I do.
Info dump.
This
Info
is
dump.
this is such a good career for me.
CB is glowing
We
right
are
now.
all ears.
Yeah. Okay. Are you ready for this?
Yes, go.
In the 1920s, we're heading into there. These vibrators kind of start disappearing from catalogs. And there's theories. And the leading theory is because they were secretly being used for you know what. And people were catching on.
Mm-hmm.
And
Scandal.
because there were new obscenity laws called Comstock Law, which I'll get into in a minute.
Okay.
But basically, the other thing that's happening also, first pornos ever.
Wait, when?
1920s.
What?
I didn't know this either. So obviously, I was looking up.
In the United States?
Well, there's one in particular that I found because I was trying to see if there was one with a vibrator in it.
Oh, okay.
And I couldn't find one, even though there were sources saying that there were them. And that was like one of the reasons people started seeing it as obscene.
Okay.
But I have another French word for you to read.
Oh.
The title of this film.
The mix, le ménage, the modern mix of Madame Butterfly.
Sure.
is a 1920 black and white bisexual.
Yes, I needed to bring this to your attention.
Oh
that
my
there's
God.
a 1920, released in 1920 in France, hardcore pornographic film that shows homosexual acts between men and women and all of them together. And I just thought that was really crazy.
Gosh.
A black and white silent film. With
Wow.
like text.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it doesn't surprise me too much because it's, Europe.
It surprised me that it
Being
was
publicly
gay.
out in the 20s as bisexual or anything is like, wow.
Yeah.
I salute Madame Butterfly.
Yeah.
Madame Butterfly.
Madame.
So those laws I was talking about, the obscenity laws, it was this guy with last name Comstock.
Okay.
He was like, you can't mail anything obscene, which includes anything related to sex, birth control, or abortion.
Sure.
Yep.
Sounds about right.
And this guy was a freak.
Of course he
He was
was.
obsessed. His name is Anthony Comstock, and he was the United States postal inspector. And he was literally like opening up people's mail and being like, oh, is there anything obscene in here?
Oh
and like,
my God.
he was like,
The power.
he was crazy about this. And he founded the New York Society for the Suppression of Vice.
Okay.
He founded the New York Society
for the Suppression of Vice.
Wow. I wonder if they're still around. They have an Instagram.
Well, the people, listen here.
Yes.
The people who worked on it with him are still around. Can you guess who?
Oh.
What organization?
I mean, the far right, GOP.
It's more interesting than that.
Is it
NRA?
more obvious than that? Like under our noses? Is it a federal agency?
No.
Is it a private?
Yes.
The Church of Scientology.
I think that's newer.
Okay.
Or maybe not. I don't know much about
Is
Scientology.
it related to a church in some way?
Yes,
Oh.
kind of. Can I just
Yeah,
answer?
just tell us.
The Young Men's Christian Association, also known as the
The
YMCA. Yes.
Oh,
Worked on the
my
New York
God.
Society for the Suppression of Vice.
Oh my
Which
God.
I need to show you. I know I'm going on a tangent. I need
Let's
to
see.
show you
Let's
the
know,
logo
please.
for this organization.
Please.
The New York Society.
What
So
are they-
it's a circular crest like image. On one side, black and white illustration. On one side, it's got a officer of the law. It looks like bringing someone to jail, cuffed, and then there's another image of books burning.
Yeah, they're just
something.
literally,
Books on fire.
just literally burning books is their
Yep.
logo.
Is it all books or are there doodads and tchotchkes in there? I
It looks like
can't
just print
Okay.
stuff.
tell. Looking at smut.
But yeah, they were obsessed.
This is so sobering.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
They were responsible for a lot of like arrests too. I read that
Cool.
they arrested Mae West for being in a play called Sex. And she was like in jail for 7 days.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. So that was wild.
Yeah.
And so it
absolutely
kind
wild.
of, so the theory of like why they kind of stopped, advertising is that they were scared that it would be read as obscene, even though they weren't advertising it as obscene in any way.
Okay.
But then later,
They toned it down.
then later in the 50s, they did start coming back.
A couple decades later, a few decades later.
Yeah.
Okay.
And specifically marketing them towards women, which I think has some implications there. And we're a little bit more like, instead of it being like, this is going to cure your deafness, it was more like, this is going to make you feel good.
And so when you say they, are we talking about Hamilton Beach still? Ooh, we've
There's
got
a few
we've got a
different
new
ones
brand.
now. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm showing an ad from the 50s. It says top of the morning all day long. And it's these different women lounging, tiny women lounging on a vibrator.
On a giant
Yeah.
vibrator the size of a house. Wow.
You wanna read that?
It says top of the morning all day long, a few minutes each day, just when you have the time or inclination. The PIFCO vibratory massager will put you and keep you on top of the world. The caption says obtainable at good class chemists, electricians, and stores.
Wow.
Available at stores.
I love them.
Incredible.
They're like still being very vague in terms of like not really telling you how to use it or what exactly it's for. Like I don't really have products. Like we don't have products like that.
Or do we?
Because
this made me think a lot about vibration plates. You know, have you seen these? Like they're very popular on TikTok.
No.
It's literally just like a plate you stand on that vibrates and everyone's like, this increases circulation. It's for lymphatic drainage. It makes you younger. It makes you faster.
Regulatory,
it makes you smarter.
Yeah, all those things.
So it's, if you look, it's there.
Yeah.
Wow.
But in this ad specifically, it still is, you know, doing it is showing examples of like place it on your leg, place it on your hair, apparently.
Yeah, for hair
It's just
growth.
different, you know, appropriate areas placement.
which might be valid. It might be a situation of yes and.
I just clicked to the next slide, which is another 50s. So you can see how it's like,
This
we
is
don't
great.
know
I
for
would have
sure.
loved this project.
Like we don't know for sure
Whoever
if this
came up.
was intentional, but this is clearly has a sexual undertone. This ad.
For the first time, we're seeing a phallic shape
Yep.
in the product.
Good point to make to the listening audience.
And the header is give it to her. She can enjoy an instant massage with this new cordless massager.
Oh, so it's cordless now. That's where
That's also big, yeah.
So
5 minutes does the job. Give it to her. That's what it says. Ideal gift, also good for you.
ideal gift.
So $8.95 and the men's is $9.95.
Yeah, I was interested about that. Like, are they different products or were men just supposed to pay more? Bring that back.
We don't know. Yeah, bring
The
that
men
back.
part, yeah.
Reparations.
Yeah.
This brand is Grand Prix Enterprises out of Atlanta. Interesting.
So, yeah, as you can see, like there's a bunch of brands now.
I really want to know
out.
if these are. I'm just keep talking. I'm gonna look up Grand Prix Enterprises on Instagram
Yeah, follow them on Instagram.
from my personal account.
See what they're up to.
Okay.
So we're in the
Wow.
50s.
Okay.
Okay.
Then something major happens, something groundbreaking. And it's pretty much where we're going to stop because it changes everything.
Okay.
1968, the Hitachi magic wand
Yeah. 68.
is brought to the market.
Wow.
Yeah.
Isn't that what Chapel Roan references?
Yeah.
I've got a wand and a rabbit.
The rabbit was also major, but I'm going to stop before basically.
Yeah.
Before it gets too sexual.
Yeah.
But
That.
this is an ad for the magic wand here from the late 60s.
Yeah, I mean,
this
there's
one.
we're now in full color, which is cool to see that, you know, from, you know, when that happens with print ads over the decades. Now we just have a woman she's chilling in a living room lounge
doing this.
chair. She's
You're
going
watching.
like
Well, I think you're
this.
missing that there's a before and after.
Oh yes, of course.
So
before she's reading a
like
book,
in
y'all.
black and white.
And it's black and white.
She's bored and miserable.
Bored.
She's only
It's-
half alive.
Yep.
She's half alive and quite glum. And the next image you see side by side next to it is her exhilarated looking and
Full color.
full color.
Head back.
Her head is back.
Hand in her hair.
You got to model
Yep.
it, Lisa.
Yeah,
You got to
she's
show
just
us.
like this. She's just really having a great afternoon. And there's this like circular, like clouded, like motion whoosh.
Yeah, the wand is
Happening
flying
around her,
changing everything.
It's an interesting graphic element.
Yeah.
And then there's a picture of the wand, but it's like floating in the top right hand corner. So I mean, again, it's not literal, but also, you know, it's just so interesting. So Hitachi Magic Wand, is that the brand or is Montgomery Ward the brand? Or I wonder if that's maybe where it was being sold.
Yeah, I don't know. Hitachi was the company,
Yep.
and it's a Japanese company that made it.
They're still around, right?
They are.
Hitachi. Okay.
So people were using these for, what they were using them for. And in the 70s, in particular, there was this sex educator named Betty Donson. Do either of you know her?
No.
She died kind of like recently. She lived pretty old.
A sex educator?
Yeah,
Okay.
she was very important, I guess, at that time, because she did these body sex workshops to help women like connect to their bodies. It was very like wild. Like they would all be like nude together and learning how to do things to their bodies.
Okay.
Yeah. But she was like, you all need to get the magic wand. It was like, she was like, this is the thing. This will get you.
Yeah.
Okay.
This will get you there.
Go, Betty.
And Hitachi was not pleased, this Japanese brand. And they distanced themselves from the magic wand. And they actually, in 2013, which seems a little late, they rebranded it and like gave it to another company to sell. So now it's just called the Magic Wand Original if you see it in stores.
Okay.
But it's interesting that we still call it the Hitachi. So they can't run from this.
Yeah. I mean, what's done is done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Wow,
makes sense.
that's very
This is a
interesting.
picture of the educator at one of her workshops. She's
Cool.
holding one a
Interesting.
Hitachi.
You know what I've noticed about this? Every single ad has the wand or whatever it is placed by their head. Like it's never anywhere lower on the body than it's like above the shoulders in every photo. She's holding it by her head or whatever. It's very interesting.
Yeah, they really are like, don't worry about it.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
It's nowhere near there.
Keep your eyes up here.
Yeah,
We're
exactly.
above board here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
But after that, it was kind of like
Just whatever.
all bets off.
Yeah.
Like we know what this is for now. And so the advertising completely changed and became much less interesting to talk about. So that's when we'll stop.
Yeah,
But-
no, that's fascinating. Thank you so much for sharing that.
So that was like the last one that was really marketed. I mean, last is not necessarily true, but last major one that was marketed as a medical device, but then wasn't.
Yeah.
Do we know in your research, did you see when the first actually like the one came out that was marketed as
I think it was the rabbit.
Oh, it was
Yeah,
the
and I don't
rabbit.
remember
Okay.
what year it was. But yeah, I think it may have been the rabbit.
Well, you know, I think that, again, really important to know the history and origins of things. So thank you for educating us, CB, today on this important topic. I mean, honestly, I understand that the, sex toy industry is billions and $billion industry. Internationally, it's probably in the hundreds, I would guess billions. But at least in the US, it's 10, 20, $30 billion industry. And if you think about the potential for this interesting, controversial, I guess, industry, which I don't think it probably needs to be that. But I think in the age of like e-commerce and all of that, really, I bet there was an explosion of sorts, and there's going to continue to be
discreet packaging,
Yes.
making it, but people also being able to come up with their own ideas and, different things work for different people, and we're all different. So very interesting.
You reminded me of another factoid I have to
Yes.
share, which is that the term sex toy didn't exist until the 70s.
Okay.
Wow.
Which I think is like,
It
is
was
that
an
the term?
apparatus.
Yeah,
before.
it was a personal device. is what they
Personal
call it.
device.
that makes
See,
sense.
personal device. Is that the general? Is that the industry? Is that what the industry is called? Sex toy industry? Like,
I guess.
Okay, I don't know.
I'm interested to see, I will be interested to see where marketing goes from here with vibrators and I guess other sex toys as well. Like moving forward from a branding standpoint, like will it become, because you mentioned those being sold at Montgomery Ward and like
Sears,
stores.
yeah.
And I wonder, I will say, I think Target started selling
Yes, they
stuff
did, yeah.
a few years ago, maybe. I don't know. I was at one time and I was like, is that what I think it
Yeah.
is? Like there were like kids walking by and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see the future of this.
Yeah.
And if it becomes even less like whatever taboo or people get less squeamish about it.
I wonder if
absolutely.
it'll ever come back as like a medical device also. Like I mentioned the vibration plates. Like I just wonder
I love that.
if
Yeah.
it'll ever be a thing again.
Yeah.
with like the wand
Yeah.
as a back massager or
absolutely.
whatever.
Yeah. Multi-purpose. Multi-purpose. Yeah.
Yeah. Another interesting / scary thing is the Comstock Act thing that I mentioned
yeah.
earlier with that guy who's crazy.
Yeah.
It's never been fully repealed.
What?
So it still technically exists, although it's been weakened through like other court
Okay.
rulings and stuff. But anti-abortion groups recently have been trying to like reinforce it because it's a way they can ban abortion pills from being mailed.
Oh my God. So bringing it all full circle to how it relates to present day is that this act is still out there.
Yeah.
Wow.
The more you know.
Yeah.
The more you know.
One final note that it's making me think of this is how I see a lot of influencers and content creators partnering with brands like Balesia or Balesa, it's something like that, and doing partnerships on vibrators. And I always think it's interesting to see which people do it, and then there are other people who like they'll never do it. I actually was offered a partnership a couple years ago, and I did turn it down because it felt like a little bit too, even on this episode, we're not talking about anything personal, and there is still something a little uncomfortable
There's
about
like-
publicly like.
Being like, I use this.
Talking
It's
about
great.
your experience.
And the question becomes,
Why?
is that,
Oh,
why? The question is why? Is that the
Why?
patriarchy? Is that white nationalism? What is that? We don't know.
Puritan
But here we are.
sex
Yes. Is it
values.
being
Wandering
conservative?
womb.
The wandering womb.
I need to go find my womb. It's wandering.
Damn, where'd it go?
Yeah.
Keep it on a leash. Well,
Thanks everybody.
yeah, this is
for
great.
driving along with us on this one. It was had a lot of twists and turns.
Sure did.
Yeah. Vibration is
Great
life.
to learn about it. So yeah, keep questioning things, y'all.
Do you have any
And,
words of wisdom, Lisa?
words of wisdom. I mean, I'm just going to keep saying, like, ask questions, learn, and just know why you do the things that you do if you can. That's ideal, you know.
is.
And to follow along and keep learning more with us. This is really, really a fun time to hear all these great insights. So thanks y'all for watching and listening, and we'll catch you next time.
Follow us on Instagram, No Promo Podcast, and at TGW Studio, TikTok and YouTube at TGW Studio.
Rate and review if you enjoyed this podcast.
Do it.
Leave comments. Wink. Ding. Bye.